Can you hear us?
We gotta check on that when we. Turn it on.
Or just group? Because I don't see it anywhere.
Friday.
There's line. I never know if that's social legit or. God, I was listening to one game the other night, one football game. We were there, and I guess David had turned the mic, so we were just chatting away. Thank God we didn't. Rambling away. From?
Just a tan.
Are you ready? Test.
Yes. Walk down here and see if it picks up. Testing. Welcome to Chambers Academy. Chiefs against the Chambers Academy Rebels today in Lafayette, Alabama.
If you're an Eskimo.
I think that it's something with the signal.
Very crisp and breezy day. Wind is blowing in from the east, so it will not be helping any long drives.
Definitely better down here.
Do you think the building has anything to do with it?
Well,
That building?
it's a straight shot to that thing.
How bad is it when we go down there?
Real choppy. Well, I mean that's a pretty good view of the field where we're at.
Yeah, it is. I wish it was working that dugout down there. What do you think? I'm off. Good afternoon and welcome to Chambers Academy here in Lafayette, Alabama, home of the Chambers Academy Rebels. Rebels will be matching up against the Lakeside Chiefs from Eufaula.
Test, test, test.
Keeping those transponders.
You're on there.
Ag. Take a couple of seconds. On or not? Can you see it? Am I on?
Yeah, you're on. That's pretty good.
It did sound good. I have to stand. Want me to make an over card? Chambers Academy Park.
You on? All right, folks, and welcome to Chambers Academy Live. We're going to bring you Chambers Academy Rebels versus the Lakeside Chiefs here from beautiful Lafayette, Alabama on a very blustery day. Temperatures are down into the, I'd say about 60 degrees with a brisk, makes it so much chillier out here. But it's a severe clear day, not a cloud in the sky. Should be a great afternoon for baseball. And I'd like to welcome my broadcast partner.
Hey, Chester, how you doing? I was just trying to get the ump's attention. He dropped the ball. It is a beautiful afternoon, a little bit brisk, a little bit windy, but we're looking forward to a great game today. Let me run down the starting lineup here as the Rebels take the field. We have Kyle Hand in center field, Luke Tarver's our catcher, A.J. Barnes at third base, Lee at first base, Buster Coker will be our pitcher, Grant Jones in right field, Drew Shepard's going to be DHing today, Cole Baker at second base, Peyton Yoder starts at shortstop, and Evan Barwood will be covering left field for us this afternoon.
Well, the Rebels are coming off a victory last night. They played the same team down in Eufaula, the Chiefs, to come off of a 12-1 victory versus them last night. So the Chiefs took a trip north up 431 today, out an hour and a half, and we're going to have a rematch of last night. So it should be a great ball game. It's going to be today. So if you're out running around Lafayette and need something to do, come on down and cheer on your Rebels. Should be a great afternoon of baseball, and alongside the baseball team, the Lady Rebels are playing the Chiefs over in softball too. So a lot of activity down here.
Absolutely. And both fields look fantastic. Had a little fence damage from the bad weather weekend, but the thing is speed, and we're getting very. Rebels made a long trip to yes. That's unusual. Today we're going to cover game one, and we'll see how it tilts this afternoon.
And we are about ready for the first pitch.
Batter stepping in.
Coker for the Rebels. That's a way to start off. First pitch strike.
Well,
Coker.
I'm not able to catch the motion there. I don't know if it's a breaking ball. Swung at it. Same pitch, batter held up.
1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the first, just getting underway here in Lafayette. That's a ball on that one as well.
Buster's working nice and smooth, very, very, very tempo rated here. He's not taking a lot of time between pitches.
And ball gets behind Tarver. No harm, no foul on that, but it's going to run the count to 3 balls and 1 strike.
Buster, dig in here and get this first batter, not put a run on.
And
Just a little low, I guess. Good looking pitch.
Runner takes the first at bat for a walk.
Haley keeping the runner close at first.
Buster checks the runner. Take 1.
A.J. Barnes the sacrifice. Runner gets a decent. There's the attempt.
No ball strikes here on the second batter for the inning.
After that failed bunt attempt, we'll see what we can get here. That struck him out.
Buster takes him down swinging. The first out of the inning here for the first. One out here for the Rebels in the top of the first.
Runner first, still being held close. Decent lead, nothing extreme.
Strike.
Buster settled down just a little bit here, taking a little bit more time. Has good motion, good power, pitch. Every one of his misses has been low in the right-hand hitters. Move back. Strike zone here.
Washington 1 count. Coker delivers and Washington goes out.
Out in front of that ball may have been a little speed. That front foot chop past the third base. I missed that when he was coming down, so we'll announce that if we.
Coker delivers.
Foul ball.
And that is a foul ball down the first base line.
Just in the old first base dugout, old Chambers Academy Rebel dugout, so we have a great view of the field. We're probably 40 feet from the pitching mound.
Yeah, and the camera's located down the right field line, first base line, in front of the new facilities building down there.
A little bit inside, good pitch though.
Taken as a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2, 1 out. Runner at first. Still a reserve lead, nothing crazy. Ground ball might be.
Late cover over there by second baseman, which was Gibbons sliding in safe. So runners on first and second. 1 out here in the top of the first.
I don't believe you can go error on that play. It was just a little bit of a late break and the runner slid in. Not sure how the official scorer would score that play, but it's runners at first and second, 1 out. That's the result.
Anderson Matt steps in for the Chiefs.
Out in front of another, maybe change. Gray's moved off first base, no longer holding the runner, but he is not getting a tremendous lead.
No balls, strike.
Wow.
Ball
pitch.
gets back to the fence.
Don't throw it.
Tarver zips
Don't
it down
throw it.
third base line and gets loose from Jones down there.
So that's a wild pitch. E2.
Evan Arthur digs it up over there behind third, but not after 1 run scores.
Luke probably off just to eat that pitch, give up the base, because now we got runner at second, run in, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike count. All right, good pitch. Needs to dig deep, strike this guy out, get us in a little better position on the outside of the defense.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Matt. And he fights that one off down the first base line, but that is foul.
Just chipped that ball off the end of the bat, stayed foul. Nice movement by Gray there at first base. Knocked that ball down, even though it was foul.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the first.
Lunging swing at a low out pitch there.
Matt goes down swinging.
All right, we still have a runner in scoring position, so it's going to take a base hit to drive 1 in, I would believe, unless it's some sort of defensive lapse. But maybe we'll get out of this inning with just 1 run.
Cole Casarino takes a big swing at that one for a first pitch strike. Official calls Tom. No pitch.
No pitch, umpire call time. Ambusher settles in, getting ready. Another pass ball.
Second
Throw him
pass
out.
ball. And Harvard picks him off. Great throw from behind the plate there on the pass ball.
Nice recovery. Luke got to that ball, made a good throw at third base. Picked the runner off by a good step.
Well, the Chiefs, they're top of the first to get 1 run in. So here comes the Rebels up to bat. It'll be Hand, Tarver, and Barnes enter the bottom of the first.
Well, just get used to this team, and this is our initial coverage of the Varsity baseball team. And in that first inning, they looked side, a couple of wild pitches, but they were defensive left. Nothing dramatic. I can settle down, game in hand.
The Rebels this 2 overall on the season. They are led by head coach Dylan Nismith and assistants Coach Kyle B., Shane Andrews, and Josh Yurda are the assistants helping out Coach Dylan this year.
Wind has dropped down. It's really turned into a beautiful afternoon, probably in the mid-50s.
And as the evening progresses, and especially as we get into the second game of the doubleheader, it'll get quite chilly out here.
It definitely will cool off as we get later into the day. But it is a beautiful sight here. If you're free and you want to come out and watch some great baseball this year at Chambers Academy's baseball park, and if you can't, stay with us here on Chambers Academy Sports Live.
They have done a lot of work here off season here at the softball and baseball fields here on the campus of Chambers. Looking good down here. So there was a little bit of those storms, as you mentioned, down the third base line. They did some quick repairs and got that fixed up and ready to go for today's ball game.
Yeah, the field looks absolutely fantastic. Really, really neat, really clean. Just the way you'd expect a baseball park to be.
So with some activities heading around this week, Thursday, the JV softball girls will be playing a doubleheader here at home against Glenwood. First pitch is at 4. Come down and support your Lady Rebels. And then the varsity baseball team will be in a tournament at Coosa Valley starting Thursday and Friday of this week. And the JV softball team will be in a tournament at Lee Scott starting Friday the 17th. So support your Rebel athletics. And we are about ready to get underway here in the
Kyle Hanger. Kyle 0-0 in his uniform, ready to step in as we start the bottom of the first. Luke Tarver hits second.
And A.J. Barnes is third up for the Rebels here in the bottom of the first.
Be nice to see the Rebels strike back quickly and get that run back, maybe get a little bit of a lead here. We know we've got the offense to drive runs in here, so we'll see what happens. We're ready for the next pitch.
Riley Gibbons throws the first pitch for a ball.
We were told that the Lakeside pitcher has some velocity, pretty good thrower here.
And high,
it's a shot.
Takes that one out to left field for an easy single.
Real solid by Kyle there, got on top of that fastball, just drove it past the shortstop. Holds up at first base. Runner at first, nobody out. Luke Tarver stepping up. Pitcher moves into his stretch.
Quick move by the pitcher over to first.
Call back easy. Taking a decent lead. Really extreme, but got back with no problem. Ball bounced over to first.
Yeah, Garrett over at first had to dig that one out of the dirt for the Chiefs.
Sacrifice bunt down.
Luke pushes the runner over to second.
Only one choice there. Really nice sacrifice bunt. Good play. Move the runner one out. Runner at second. We have A.J. Barnes stepping into the batter's box. A.J.'s a really good looking athlete. Big, strong. Looks like a real powerful hitter. Let's see if he can put charge into this thing.
This is his first year here at Chambers Academy. Haley on the on-deck circle for the Rebels. AJ takes that pitch outside, ball one.
I believe that pitcher is Cole Washington. He threw a couple innings, I believe, in yesterday's.
Right, Riley Gibbons.
Oh, I'm sorry, Riley Gibbons. We're looking at the wrong. Swing and a miss by AJ. Ball and a strike.
Hand is getting a decent lead out second.
1-1, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Good breaking ball. Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Need to have AJ down here. Bear down, drive that ball. Stayed alive. Stayed alive.
Fought that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gibbons delivers, and
Sharp
AJ
single.
rips it right into left center, and he's going to stay at first, but he's going to drive in hand for a tying run.
That was an absolute great hit there. He stayed on the ball, took a good short stroke. No chance, sharp center, sharp single to center. Excellent hit, drives in a run.
Rebels draw even here in the bottom of the first, 1 out, runner at first.
Buster Coker moves into the on-deck circle for the Rebels. Big swing.
Haley takes a big cut at that one.
Great, nice smooth cut at that. I tell you, he was looking for some distance out of that swing. AJ with a decent lead. He's gone.
And throw down to second is
safe.
late. Stand up in there for AJ.
Steals the base standing up. We've got a 2-strike count. He's in hole 0-2. Got 1 out, so he needs to fight this off.
Coker holds the record for the most hits at bat by a Rebel so far. 13 on the year.
Hit by pitch.
Hit by pitch, excuse me.
Yeah. That's a lot of hit by pitches.
Yeah. That one's in the dirt, and he gets behind the catcher.
Catcher didn't come up with that one quite away. It just bounced right back toward the plate. Had a little trouble finding it, but not enough to get AJ a decent enough lead to take third. 1 ball, 2-strike count.
Ooh.
High fastball took him out.
Haley goes down out of the inning here. Number 1, Buster Coker stands in for the Rebels. Inside corner.
Breaking ball. Fooled him a little bit. Pitcher does have good velocity, good control. The Rebels already touched him for 2 sharp singles, so he's hittable.
Buster lays off that one. Outside, ball 1, 1-1 for Coker. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. It's all tied up.
Sorry, Grant Jones moves into the on-deck circle.
Low ball 2
Good
on
eye
Coker.
Good eye on that pitch by Coker.
Gibbons delivers, and that's in the dirt. He gets back to the backstop.
Easy into third base. Easy into third base. No throw. So, Rebels have a runner at third, 2 outs. 3 balls, 1 strike count.
That's a high pop.
About foul. No chance for the catcher, just behind the backstop.
Just a few feet forward, that would have been playable.
Good job, Buster, fighting off a good pitch, staying alive.
There's quite a short area behind home plate and the backstop.
There's not a lot of foul ground there. It seems very short to me. A lot of fields you see catchers being able to take a good run at a ball.
Full count on Buster. And he's going to take his base on balls there.
That was a really good job by Buster. Got the hole 0-2, fought back and got the walk. Fought off a couple of good pitches. Good job of hitting.
Runners on the corner. 2 out. Bottom of the first. The lefty Jones steps in for the Rebels.
Runner takes off, free base at second, no throw. Good base running by Buster, just took the free base, no trouble. Drew Shepard in the on deck circle, getting ready to hit next. Hopefully he'll get an at bat here.
And number 8, Hand, check for Coker at second. It's Landon Hand, the brother of Kyle.
One of the 3 Hand brothers. High and inside. A little bit tight on that left-handed pitcher there.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position for the Rebels. Jones
Stayed with it.
fights that one off. Foul ball. 2-1 on Jones.
Pretty decent pitch. He just got down there and nipped it around foul. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, runner at third. And second, that's right. Forgot about Buster out there.
Jones takes that one for a call strike. 2-2.
The most dreaded count in baseball, 2-2-2. Great bit of bat there.
Grounder to short, and that's a high.
He's safe. He's safe.
Shortstop got a little bit too much on that one, and first base can't corral it, and 2-run score on that.
He rushed that throw. You know, he kind of got a little bit behind on that odd hop. Rushed the throw, it sailed on him, and came pretty close to a collision at first base, but everybody comes out of it unscathed.
And Landon Hand, the Rebels, puts them up 3-1 here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs. Runner on first. Drew Shepard steps in for the Rebels.
DH today.
Takes it down third base and goes across the diamond. Good throw by the third baseman to get the third out here in the bottom of the first, but not after the Rebels put up 3 on the Chiefs. Second, Rebels 3, Chiefs 1.
It was a nice recovery inning for the Rebels there to come back and get those 3 runs. Lakeside really should have been out of the inning if they had made a good throw. It would have never gotten that last 2, but that's the game of baseball. You get good plays, and you get plays that get a little bit away from you.
Yeah, Givens had a high pitch count there for the Chiefs there in the bottom of the first. And as you said, the Chiefs could have got out of that one with only 1 run given up by Givens, but the error on the shortstop.
Well, 7 batters in that bottom of the first. That's tough for the pitch count. You know, especially since he threw a little bit yesterday. I expect we'll see a new pitcher probably somewhere in the third. So we'll see how his arm holds up. A very athletic baseball team we have here. Looks like really, you know, long, lean, athletic players here.
I know that the Rebels used to say this was a football school, but now they're going to have to start saying it's a baseball school as well.
I love it. I absolutely love it. such a great game to play. I tell you, it's as I said to you earlier, I love football, but I really, really love baseball.
And this is a young team for the Rebels too, as well. Not very many seniors out here, if any. I'll have to check that. The roster here has later in the game here, but looking at these names here, very
Coach Erder just gave us a high sign of 4 seniors.
five seniors.
Sorry, 5 seniors.
5 seniors.
First pitch, a little bit low and away. I'd like to see Buster come out and get ahead of the count here and kind of set these guys down.
Cole Casarino up for the Chiefs here in the top of the second. We hope we're pronouncing his name correct.
Our lineup card is a little bit hard to read just because it's a copy. Good pitch there. Low, just cut the corner of the plate, knee high, good velocity. Buster looks like he's really settling down here.
Ball is in the dirt.
Of course, I say that and he throws one short. So.
A 3-1 for Cole Casarino. First batter here in the top of the second.
Comes right back with a strike.
Runs the count full.
Be nice to see Buster bear down here and punch this young guy out and get a good start to the second inning.
And that one was low and outside. Casarino takes the walk.
Full count, that's a really good eye because that's a pitch, a lot of guys will jump at. Not a terrible pitch, just got a little bit lower than Buster wanted it.
Rhett Wilburn is up to bat for the Chiefs. Number 8.
Another sacrifice, it's a good
Lays
one.
the bunt right out in front, and Tarver charges it and takes the out at first. Ball got a little loose there from Jones, but it was after he had made the play.
I was confused. I thought he had called for an adjustment to his original call, calling him safe, but he did not make that change. Oh, that was a really good play. Excellent sacrifice. That ball just got out to the grass. Luke just pounced on it. The way Luke plays, just aggressive and getting after the ball. Made a great throw. Took a look at second, but made a good choice with the runner out at first. That's a good pitch. Maybe a little slider there. I couldn't tell. It looked like that ball was rotating.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second.
0-2 quickly.
Runner on second for the Chiefs.
Up. Ran that one inside and nipped him.
Yep.
All right.
Coker nicks got back of the leg, and he takes first.
Can't rub it. Wow.
Throw a little dirt on it and keep on
Just
moving.
got to keep going.
Tucker Stevenson steps in for the Chiefs. Squares up to bunt and lays it down the
Foul.
third base line, but foul.
Lakeside comes out looking for that run. Runner at first and second. He wants to get the guy over. Only 1 out. You're trying to play for the run. Down 3-1.
Stevenson was taking that one all the way.
A little bit of a high strike. 0-2. Again, Buster's got a chance really to change the momentum of this inning by getting a strikeout here.
Go inside on that
Inside.
one. Ball 1. One
Still,
ball,
still
2
ahead.
strikes.
One to get that second out, change this inning. Get it?
And he goes down swinging for the second out of the inning.
Fastball low and on the inside part of the plate. Hitter couldn't hold up, so we got 2 outs. Runner at first, at second, but 2 away. Ahead
Strike
of the count.
one.
Always good to be ahead of the count here. Quickly out front, 0-2.
Hey, let's go. Look alive. I can play right here. You nervous? Let's go.
Coach Dillon urging his defense to be awake.
Coker puts that one in the dirt, and the runners do not advance.
Luke got that ball quick, and with that short foul, he would have gotten that runner had he gone, I think.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the second. And hit down to third, and AJ picks that one up cleanly and delivers over to Jones, and they call him out. Well, the Rebels get out of that inning with no damage. Rebels are up 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the.
Yeah, that play was a little bit awkward because AJ had plenty of time. Kind of short armed that throw over and threw it down in the dirt. Ray had to dig it out. Had enough possession to get the out, then dropped the ball after. You know, it's fun to be out here on the baseball field watching the play. All the things that are going on, you know, the opposing coaches signaling for defensive changes, the offensive coaches signaling for the hit, the take, the run, the steal, whatever's going to happen. If you're a student of baseball and you just watch it, there's something going on every minute of the play. Like right now, they're over there really trying to figure out how to tighten this defense up a little bit. I can assure you that Coach Dillon's not liking the way they're throwing the ball to first base. Does he throw us?
Rebels start off the.
We're going to have Cole, Peyton Yerta, and Evan Artwood as our 3 hitters this inning. Peyton moves into the on-deck circle.
Inside for ball 1.
Riley Givens still has good velocity on his pitches. Cole stays with it.
Pushes that to short, and another high throw by the shortstop. And Baker holds it first there. That's a second high throw from short so far this game.
Yeah. Both
those Chiefs.
Both those errant throws just sailed on them. Cole did a good job not giving up on that play. Just bear down, ran to first base. Never took anything off of it.
Hunter Andrews for 23 is going to pinch run for Cole. We're up to Yerta. First pitch strike to Yerta. Gibbons checks the runner. And
The
nice
ball's
drive over the center field head by Yurda. It's going to go all the way to the fence.
He's going to have to dig if he gets in here. May hold him at third.
And Andrews stays at third. Andrews came in to pinch run for Cole Baker. And he ends up at third. And nice hit by Peyton Yurda. Takes it all the way out to the fence for a stand-up double.
Ball was really well hit. It fooled the center fielder. He did not make a break on that ball that got past him. And, you know, Cole's at second base. He has to make sure that ball gets down because it looked like it was catchable.
And we are back at the top of the lineup with Kyle Hand, number 00. He's got 2 runners in scoring position here with no outs. Ball is low. Strike on Hand, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Outs.
And Chester, I misspoke there. We have the DH today, so that's why we're back to Kyle Hand's beginning of the lineup again.
High, ball 2.
Kyle had a single, sharp single in the first inning. 1 for 1.
Two balls, 2 strikes on Hand.
I don't think Kyle loved that call. Ball looked a little bit outside to him. It's 2-2.
Gibbons delivers, and Hand goes down swinging for the of the second.
Number 5, Luke Tarver stepping in.
A.J. Barnes in the on-deck circle for the Rebels.
Luke had a sacrifice in the first inning there, moved runners over.
Tarver's got 2 runners in scoring position. Andrews and Yurda. Takes that, ball 1.
One of the things you have to look for if the pitcher's getting a little bit tired, ball might be up a little bit, sailing, you know, into the strike zone or up for a ball.
Ball gets loose, but that short backstop helps out the Chiefs in that situation.
Yeah, you got to be quick if you score on that pass ball.
Yeah.
Really no chance. Ball on the move, probably 10, 12 feet from home plate. Good pitch.
Two balls, 1 strike on Tarver.
Still only 1 out. Luke needs to bear down here. And he did. Just missed that one.
That didn't get a car up there.
He just missed that. He went for it. Fouled it straight back. Luke's got a real compact, very powerful swing.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
But most everything, Luke's pretty powerful. Really
It's out
nice.
short, checks the and gets the runner home. That was Andrews, so 2 outs on that play. No run scored in the bottom of the second. As we go to the top of the third, Rebels Chiefs 1.
Luke made a good job, did a good job there hanging with that pitch. He just waited for that ball, kind of caught him in midstring, just tapped it out, throw over, got him. Runner seemed to get a little bit of a late break, but got. I don't necessarily disagree with trying to on that play. Now you're up 3-1. You got to.
Good fielding there by the Chiefs. Scoring there in the bottom.
Yeah, that was actually a really good job. Runners at second and third. They gave up nothing. Their defense certainly tightened up from that rough first. We had a couple of really bad throws. But you know, we made good contact with our defense. We need to just tighten up some of our throwing here, and maintain this lead, get our offense back in, and score some more runs.
You know, that just tears up a coach when you leave two runners in scoring position there with, well, we had, what, no outs in that inning as well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's a missed opportunity. I'm just noticing one of my old teammates sitting here behind home plate, Randy Lindsay, out as usual for a Chambers Academy sporting event. Randy Lindsay and family, let me say that, the entire family, great supporters. He was a great teammate and a super athlete as well.
Great to see the alumni come out here and support the Rebels at any chance they can get.
Well, the CA family comes through all the time. That's what we constantly see all year long. You saw it in basketball, you saw it in football, and now we're seeing it in baseball. Our family stays together and supports these young Rebels. See, Coach Hines has worked his way down from the blue building to the baseball field this afternoon.
Great turnout here by the Rebel fans on this brisk afternoon. Everybody brought their extra jacket and blankets to cheer the Rebels on here in this doubleheader against the Chiefs from Lakeside. Coker delivers a first pitch strike.
Top of the third, 3-1 lead with the Rebels.
Big swing by Gibbons.
Riley Gibbons, our pitcher from Lakeside, in the hole 0-2 quickly.
That pitch was in the dirt and just jumped out of the way barely by Gibbons to miss the pitch there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a little bit low there.
Buster wanted that one, but it's 2-2. So he made a good. Now he just needs to come back and punch. Gibbons is a good looking hitter here.
Pushes him right down first, and close play there at first, but Jones gets the handle on that ball. A little funny bounce there but Jones secured that one and got the first out of the inning.
Nice job. That ball took a hop short on him and picked it up. Made a quick stab, got the out.
Number 4, Luke McGowan is up now for the Chiefs.
That pitch got behind the hitter. One ball, no strikes. Good pitch. I like the way Buster just fights back. He'll have a pitch that looks like he got away from him a little bit, and he just bears down and comes right back at the hitter. Another good pitch. One and two, the count.
Way out in front of that one.
Might have pulled the string a little bit on that ball and just got him on his front foot.
McGowan goes down swinging. 2 outs.
Buster's having a little bit easier time this inning.
And Cole Washington steps in for the Chiefs.
2 up, 2 down. It's exactly the way you want this to go.
Yeah. Nice
Fly ball.
pop up. And Yurda calls everybody off, and he secures that. So 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the third.
A really nice, smooth 1-2-3 inning there. Buster made good pitches. Fought back after a couple bad pitches. Got the out. Looked kind of dominant against the Lakeside Chiefs in that inning.
As we go to the bottom of the third, Rebels are up 3-1 against the Lakeside Chiefs.
Riley Gibbons is going to come back out for his third inning of work.
He's done a pretty good job of holding it together.
Yeah, he has really good control of the ball hard. He got pushed up a little bit. An athlete. A.J. Barnes, who's on last inning, we had the ground out throw.
Haley and then Coker are who we have due up here in the Rebels. I think that wind is calming down, and all of a sudden a big gust comes out of nowhere and puts the chill right down your spine out here.
You know, it is awful lot. We are not like into the after. Something I just noticed is really good to see to warm up the pitcher while the catcher gets his gear on. He's wearing a mask. And that's one thing I like seeing these players do, because you never can tell when that pitcher in his warm is going to bounce one. You don't want to take it off your face.
Spoken like that's happened to you before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has. A.J. Barnes single in the top of the, in the first inning. 1 for 1.
First pitch strike by Gibbons.
Good swing. AJ went down, tried to get that pitch a little bit low and away, but he had a really good, powerful swing at it. Quickly in the hole, though, 0-2. He's going to have to bear down hard here.
And
Big swing.
big pitch by Givers to take AJ down swinging for the first out here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, good velocity. Brought that ball a little bit high.
And is up to bat now for the Rebels. Gray had a strikeout earlier in the first.
Swing and a miss on a little bit of a low pitch. Quickly 0-1. We got 1 out. Bottom of the third.
Givers delivers. High.
High and behind his head. That was not an intentional pitch in any way. Just got away from him, kind of way inside.
Givers delivers away and outside there to bring up 2 balls, 1 strike.
Gray staying in this count here, working the pitch.
2-2 now on Gray Haley. 1 out here. Bottom of the third.
Buster Coker moving on deck circle here.
Rebels looking to extend this 3-1 lead against the Chiefs. And Haley goes down swinging.
Really nice job pitching there by Givens. He came with that one strike pitch, threw a fastball, then came back, took a little off breaking ball.
Two strikeouts in the inning so far for Givens.
Buster worked Givens for a walk in the opening frame, so let's see where he'll come down now. Good breaking ball.
First pitch strike by Givens to Coker.
Good bat control there. That was a good looking pitch till it broke down low and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
See if we get a little 2-out rally going here.
That one's high.
Yeah, he's had a couple really wild high pitches this inning.
2 balls, 1 strike on Coker. Big pop up. That's going to go foul though, and
Big swing at it. Buster hanging in. 2 and 2, 2 outs. That's our second trip with really bad count. I'll tell you why I think that's a bad count. When I was a Little League umpire, if you ever got 2 and 2 in a Little League game, you're going to be there for 35 minutes in that half inning.
that was up around his eyes. So 3-2 now on Coker.
Buster's going to make this a really good at bat working this pitcher.
And Coker draws the walk, brings up the lefty Jones for the Rebels here. In the bottom of the third, 2 outs.
Grant Jones was right in front of us here in the on-deck circle. We don't have a hitter. It's scheduled to be Drew Shepard, our DH. Yep, Drew's coming back.
Get the bat, son.
Good job, Drew.
Grant Jones steps in for the Rebels.
Runner goes.
And throw down to second, and was way late there.
Yeah, he beat that throw by about 2.5 steps. Good break. Buster went down, stole the base easy. Good to have a run position with 2 outs. And you know, this pitcher a little bit high, wide, and out of the strike zone here. Never can tell how you might get somebody worked around. Pick up an easy run.
1 ball, 1 strike on Jones. Coker moves to third,
Coker's
and
in safe at third.
2 stolen bases for Coker this inning.
Very aggressive base running there.
We've got a runner on third. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jones.
I like that aggressive play, and Buster got a great jump. Nobody ever seemed to be paying much attention to him, and he just took his second stolen base of the inning.
Here's your favorite count, Sid. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And pop to right.
That ball didn't have the carry I thought it was going to have.
And that is the third out of the inning. The Rebels could not capitalize on stolen bases from Coker here in the third as the score ends. Rebels 3, Chiefs 1.
score 3-1. Much closer than the game yesterday so far.
Yes, it is. The pitcher for the Chiefs, Givens, is great job. He's got himself in a couple jams, but worked himself out of it. And if it wasn't for an error, shortstop, the score would probably be 1-1.
Yeah, and hey, by the way, we have a pitching change here. Cole Baker's going to move in and start pitching for the Rebels here in the top of the fourth.
So 1 earned run for Coker as he pitches three innings, and Cole Baker steps onto the bump for the Rebels here in the top of the fourth.
I didn't notice if Buster switched into a defensive position or if he's completely out of the game here. I'll try to pick that up here in a second.
I don't see him out there in the field anywhere, so. Down there at the, only got one angle.
We have Evan Arwood in left field. As Cole steps in.
Yep, number 4, Arwood, is out there in left for the Rebels. Jones remains at first. Barnes at third. Looks like the younger Yurta is still at short. Maybe Coker did take over second. Yes, he did. Coker is out there at second now for the Rebels as we go into the top of the fourth.
So he and Cole just rotated. That's a good shift.
First pitch by Baker was a little bit high there for ball 1. Pop up to short center.
Could be trouble, but good play. Arwood comes over from left field, makes the play. Well, he went a long way to make that play.
Yeah.
He was almost in center field when he made the play, but had a good run on the ball, called it, made the catch.
And those folks out in center and left have a battle with the sun on the fly right now at this time of day.
Good pitch, good breaking ball. Well, that's 4 Lakeside Chiefs sat down in a row by 2 different CA pitchers.
Cole Casarina is up to bat now for the Chiefs. Top of the fourth.
Cole and Cole facing each other here. Cole with a C and Cole with a K.
Baker delivers. That was high. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. A little low there. Tarver's trying to firm that one up a little bit for the ump, but he wasn't buying it.
Our Cole Baker needs to settle down here. Just relax, throw the ball over the plate. 3-1 count, 1 out.
That was high.
1 out.
It's down to first for the Chiefs.
Defense will be sitting in looking for the double play.
Rhett Wilburn up for the Chiefs. bunt that foul down the first base line. Just missed us over here.
Lakeside comes right back with that sacrifice. They get a run on first there, less than 2 outs. They're ready to move them over.
Wilburn
Nice.
takes, and
Nice
Tarver is
curveball.
looking to pick off the base runner down at first, but no throw by Tarver.
Call it a nice job throwing a nice breaking ball there at the batter. Out of stride there.
Oh, took that one right off the elbow. So Wilburn takes first on the.
It almost looked like the batter was attempting to just move his arm up out of the way, and it just
Yeah.
he didn't get his arm pulled back in time.
Well, the officials are going to have a little conference here. And Giles up for the Chiefs.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Yeah. Tying run is at first.
Go ahead run at home plate. So let's hope that's not the situation.
Turn to it, Phil.
And reaches for that one for strike one.
AJ Barnes still playing in just a bit at third base. Less than 2 out. He's looking for that side down. Way out front.
Giles in the hole now. No balls. 2 strikes for the Chiefs. 1 out.
2 quick strikes by Cole there. He needs to, he needs to get this out. He needs to make moves to 2 outs.
Low ball 1.
Not a bad pitch. Trying to see if the guy will go for that ball on the low outside part of the plate, just off the plate.
Baker delivers. And shot to second, looking for a double play, and Coker throws that one over Yurda's head.
It's going to cost us a run.
And Casarino scores for the Chiefs, which makes the score now 3-2, and still 1 out.
Plus, he got caught just a little bit in between steps there as he flicked that ball to the right. Made a little bit of a high toss, gave the runner a chance to get in from second. So we just reset 1 out. Runners at first and second.
And Stevenson up now for the Chiefs. Right back to the pitcher and trying to hit second and in the dirt.
And we're tied up.
And
Runners called.
And the officials, or the ump is calling.
We're going to have to figure this one out because
The force at second was out, and the play over to first went into the dirt and got past the first baseman, but the
he may have called the runner as a late slide and interfering with the throw. I mean, maybe something like that. I don't know. The pitch was the throw was obviously wide at first base.
either way we go, hey, we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Chiefs score 1 there in the top of the 3-2. Up for the Rebels in the bottom of the 4th.
Drew's our DH today. The second at bat. Cole Baker, who moved to the mounds in the on-deck circle. Had a very nice inning there. That's a game of baseball. You think about how Cole was one pitch away from having, 2 outs and really changing the dynamics of that inning, but it just Riley Gibbons back on the mound again. Fourth inning of work as we were in the.
The Chiefs are whittling away at that deficit there. They're only down by 1 now here in the bottom of the 4th. Rebels are going to be looking to extend this lead.
Well, we missed an opportunity there. We had 2 runners on and nobody out last inning and didn't score. So we got to do a little more offensive threatening here. Good swing.
Ninth grader Drew is up to bat for the Rebels here in the bottom of the 4th.
Drew's got a real full fluid swing there. Love to see him get a hold of something here. That one almost got a hold of him.
Yeah. Looks like Gibbers maybe showing a little signs of fatigue here in the bottom of the 4th.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the 4th pitch that's gone behind a batter, with no message. It's just the way the game is played. The way it's played out today. Wild inside.
A little tip on that one there. It's going to
Foul
bring
tip.
it 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's it.
Shepard goes down swinging. That's the first out here.
Order's wrong. That's right. That's the first out of the inning.
First out here in the bottom of the 4th. Cole Baker is
So shortstop Peyton.
drives off the 3rd and Short tries to recover, but he calls him out as a bang play at first. Ball went off the 3rd baseman and dribbled over to Short, where he gunned down the runner at first for the 2nd out here. That was very close. Peyton Yerta digs in for the Rebels and pushes this one foul for the first strike. Been some interesting calls here over at first in the last inning or so.
Just say the least.
Delivers low, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th, Rebels up by 1.
Peyton doubled his first at bat.
And that is
Another foul ball.
foul ball down the first baseline. Ball's hard for the concession. High ball 2, 2-2. On Yerta.
Really nice.
Yerta gets caught looking for the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 4th. into the top of the 5th here. Folks, reminder, this is a doubleheader, so come on out after work. Come on down, watch a little baseball for the second game of the doubleheader. Chiefs are holding this one much closer than last night down in Eufaula. Rebels and Chief matched up yesterday down in Eufaula, and the Rebels came out victorious on a 12-1 victory.
I believe we were talking earlier, we're 8-2 overall. Some big games ahead, some big games at Abbeville. I think we're going to have a lot to say about the region. So I see the Rebels winning. We need to pick up another one here. Just keep that momentum. Keep getting your players in really, real in shape. Pitching. I think the defense settled down a little bit. Bowling issue going on, but very athletic team.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent coming up here. We talk about it in football all the time, but you look at this this young squad coming up here for the Rebel baseball team. It looks promising for years to come. I mean, we have, 2 ninth graders out there right now starting.
Well, that's very true. And, that 9th grade class, the JV team, we're going to see a lot of kids come up and contribute next year as 10th graders for sure. So I'll tell you, in 2 years, if you think about this group that's going to move up, there'll be a bunch of juniors and a bunch of these guys that are really moving forward. We have a real good depth situation, I think, here as upcoming athletes.
Yeah, the future is very bright here for Rebel athletics, as well as the guys. On the diamond, the ladies softball team is starting to come together over there.
Same situation for them. That's right.
Some youngsters coming up, and same thing with basketball. So the next couple of years look to be exciting here for Rebel athletics. Well, here we go, top of the 5th. Baker still on the bump for the Rebels and driven out into left field. And I think that's Arwood out there with a nice defensive play for the Rebels.
Really nice day. Looking into the sun. Really sure on that. A little bit of a late jump and went right to it, made a good catch. Got down on his knees. Good start. One out.
Baker's first pitch. High ball.
Good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes right back with belt high fastball.
Shot to short, and Yurda stops it, and he's going for the. Oh!
That was a nice defensive. No. That's a base hit all the way. That ball got in the hole. Yurda dove, picked it up, made a good throw. Just
about a half step too late there, but good defense by Peyton Yurda out there for the Rebels.
That's the kind of play you tip your hat to the hitter and you tip your hat to the fielder, because they made both of them made really nice efforts. Out runner at first would need a ground ball here.
That was Giverns on that last at bat, and Miguel is now up for the Chiefs.
Riley Gittens having a very nice outing today.
Solid player, yeah.
Ground ball.
Shot to short, and Yurda knocks it down but can't control it. But he keeps the runner at second.
Yeah, that's just a sign of really good range by the shortstop. That ball looked like to me from the bat a clear base hit. He just got over and knocked it. No chance to make a play.
Keeps the lead runner at second.
We're back to that situation that has gotten us in a little bit of trouble here. Runners first and second, less than 2 outs.
Tying runs at second. And Washington up to bat now for the Chiefs. And shot down to third base. And nowhere to go on that one. So the bases are loaded now with 1 out here in the top of the 5th for the Chiefs.
AJ had no chance there. That ball was just a slow dribble. He got to it, picked it up, just had no throw.
Anderson Mott is out for the Chiefs. I think I've been saying Matt. That is Anderson, it looks like, for the Chiefs.
I'll go with your interpretation.
Coach Dillon comes out to the mound to talk to Baker and his.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Chester. These guys might have gotten beat pretty good yesterday. What was it? 9-1 was the score.
12.
12-1. There's no quitting on this afternoon.
Not at all.
They are fighting back there. Bases loaded. We're up by a run 3-2. So Lakeside Chiefs are playing.
And
Cole Baker's going to stay in the game.
Yep. Coach Dillon come out to give some advice to his pitcher out there. So bases loaded, top of the 5th, 1 out for the Chiefs. Baker delivers, strike 1. Mott drives this one left field line, but
That ball's hit pretty well. That was to the access road down the line. I'll pop in that bat.
no balls, 2 strikes. Delivers and five.
Strikes.
Takes that one off.
I got behind that ball and just thought.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 5th. Chiefs.
Runners all have good leads.
And Mott goes down swinging for the second.
You got him out on his front foot, and he just couldn't hold off on it. Looked like maybe a little bit of a breaking ball.
Cole Casarino is up now for the Chiefs. Bases. Taken. Ooh. Has control so far. No strikes, 2 outs. Just up a little bit high.
Still a good pitch.
Yep.
Didn't throw up anything right down the groove. He put that ball a little bit outside. It'd be really nice to see him fight back from this bases loaded situation.
Driven down the third baseline foul by Casarino. Ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 5th. Bases are loaded for the Chiefs. Just a little bit high.
What's our count?
2-2.
And 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We've seen that a few times. That Colney just get that right here.
And great pitching by Cole Baker here in the 5th. Get out of that inning with no damage. So the Rebels are still up by 1 at the bottom of the 5th. Your Chambers Academy Rebels, Lakeside Chiefs 2.
It was really cool. Just hang bases got low. Didn't into anybody. Test pitch on that last batter, and then got him out on his front foot, struck him out. Really nice job.
Yep, 2 big strikeouts there in the.
enter that position
Yeah.
and put that much pressure on our pitchers. I'd like to keep these runners off the base, but we'll see how it goes the rest of this game. We're in the bottom of the fifth. And I was talking about it's warmed up, it was a little mild. That seems to be shifting.
Yes. And it's going to continue to get chillier as the evening progresses. That sun is makes it look warm, but there's a nice chill in the air.
There's definitely a little chill, man.
Well, we start off this inning with Kyle Hand, center fielder for the Rebels.
Kyle's 1 for 2 so far today, single and strikeout. I'd like to see him get back to the positive side of this game here, though.
Giverns is still out there for the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, I did not notice. I thought get a little bit of a rest after that last inning, but he's out there throwing.
Yeah.
So if he threw any yesterday, he's 5, 6, 7 innings in 2 days.
So here in the bottom of the fifth, the Rebels will have up Kyle Hand, Luke Tarver, and A.J. Barnes. Yeah, this is Giverns pitch anything for Lakeside yesterday, so he's should be pretty fresh.
Coach Yoder said he pitched it late yesterday, but maybe not.
So let's see if we can put a little separation here between us and the Chiefs here in the bottom of the fifth.
Kyle stepping in.
On first pitch to.
Well, we're getting deep into the game. This young man, his 5th inning, really put the eye on this count, try to extend it a little bit.
One ball, one strike to Hand.
Fastball.
Outside, ball 2. Kyle chased that low pitch for 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs here, bottom of the fifth.
Gibbs, good pitcher. He came back, really made him chase that low ball.
Inside.
Ball must have been just a little bit inside. Still good velocity.
Full count here for Kyle Hand.
Kyle working the count. Making it throw pitches.
Kyle will take that base on balls anytime.
Remains 1 and 2 with a walk. One base runner, nobody out. Luke Tarver stepping into the box. A.J. Barnes in the on deck circle.
Hand out to a decent lead at first. And gets back quickly. And little his pitcher.
He may be contemplating giving him a little bit of a break here.
Yeah, maybe he's just buying a little bit of time. I don't see anybody loosening up for the Chiefs down there, third base line. So he's just probably doing a little strategic talking out there with his infield. So bottom of the fifth. Rebels are up by 1, 3-2. No outs. Kyle Hand took the first at bat, got a walk, And Tarver is up now for the Rebels.
Nice long visit to the mound. Don't remember quite these long breaks during the game.
Looks like we're going to have a change here for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I thought he might be willing to make that change. Just having a long conversation with him.
And just a reminder, folks, the junior varsity Lady Rebels will be playing a doubleheader here at home against Glenwood Thursday, starting at 4 p.m. So come down and support the junior varsity Lady Rebel softball team here at Chambers Academy on Thursday at 4 o'clock.
I can see the scoreboard at the Lady Rebel softball field, and it looks like it's 12-6, and we're trailing.
Yes, they are playing the Lady Chiefs from Lakeside.
And they have a doubleheader.
They have a doubleheader today as well, so busy evening here for the varsity teams. And also the varsity baseball team will be in a tournament on Thursday and Friday at Coosa Valley. And then the JV softball team will be playing in a tournament at Lee Scott on Friday and Saturday of this week. So if you get a chance, folks, athletics either at down at Lee Scott toward the end of the week.
Well, you know, as I look here at the field, maybe we're not making a pitching change. Given still stands there, maybe we're making a catching change. Looks like there's some equipment changing in the dugout. I don't know exactly what we would be doing. Other than that, Gibbons in a little pitch here, just trying to keep loose with his third.
Yeah, Givens has pitched a lot today, but he is still hanging pretty strong here in the bottom of the fifth.
I have a total pitch count, but he certainly has thrown a lot of pitches in these 4 innings.
I cannot. And that's Anderson Mott is now catching for the Lakeside Chiefs.
I don't know if we had a switch. Is that the former catcher at third base now? I can't see a number. I'm just guessing, and I won't do that anymore.
Well, he was, yeah, because he was at 5, so yeah. Mott was at third.
May not be the catcher, it's just maybe the normal rotation. We're going to get back at it with Luke stepping in here. Luke's going to sacrifice a ground out in his first 2 at-bats.
And Hand is in easily at second.
He had that base stolen, even though the ball got away from the catcher. It was still going to be a stolen base. So we have runner in scoring position with nobody out.
Hand gets a big lead from second, and
Luke showed sacrifice play, but it was a strike.
and
Foul.
butt down the third base line, but rolls foul.
The hole. 1 ball. Out. Luke's just in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Have to settle in here and fight this pitcher. Runner at second.
Givers delivers high. Ball
Massive
2.
lead. Really getting a good lead down there at second base and taking a bigger lead as it made.
Low, ball 3.
Luke's working this count, taking him full here. Again, full count for this pitcher.
Giverns keeps an eye on Hand at second. Delivers the 3-2 pitch and fouls that one off.
Luke's a gritty player, man. I'll tell you, he's going to fight you.
Tarver goes down swinging for the first out here in the bottom of the.
Gibbons made a really nice, 3 against a tough hitter like that. He just came right back at him.
Oh, he was way out ahead. Tarver fought back to run it full.
A.J. Barnes digs in. Great. Haley steps in on next second.
Just a bit outside.
You made a really good point. Lakeside pitcher, young Givens, is throwing a lot of pitches now.
Yeah, he's got it. Worn out there. Inside.
0-2. Big swing.
AJ was way out in front of that one.
Had a big swing at that ball. Pitcher took a little bit off.
Ball's 1 strike.
Ball's drilled.
That one deep down to center, and it is gone.
A long ball there.
For a 2-run shot by AJ.
He really had a good center field.
AJ Barnes here in the bottom of the 5th.
Really nice hit there. He just got on top of that ball.
Bat for AJ Barnes. The
He digs in here, takes a first pitch ball. Buster's on.
Haley
Another good swing there.
fouls that one back.
Gray Haley really turned on that ball.
Haley chops that one down the third baseline foul, but that was really the first big mistake given up all evening. I mean, he's done a good job pitching and getting into some jams, getting out of them, and then
this game really well. After about the second, we didn't see any balls hit sharply, but that ball was drilled.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball's a good 10 feet over. We've seen our first long ball out of this park.
and if you can't tell by
Good breaking
the
ball.
camera angle we have right now, but this is a very deep park here.
I do wish we had the distance on the fence here, because I'm telling you, it's a massive drive to get it out of here.
Yeah. And the wind is not helping it. You hit it right into the
Well,
wind.
it's a cold day. I mean, the
Yeah.
ball's just not flying. It's a cold, crisp day. There's no thin air for the ball to fly through.
2 outs now here, bottom of the 5th, and off the helmet of Buster, and he records his 14th hit by pitch so far this year.
I'll tell you what, Buster did everything he could to get out of the way there. That got him just on top of the helmet.
Yep. nicked his helmet there, so he goes down to first. Lefty Jones is in now for the Rebels with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th.
We're gonna have to start calling him ball magnet. I'll tell you, that ball got after him.
Jones pops this one up and right third base line. It's going to be fair. Ball gets into center field, or excuse me, right field. Advances down to third, and
Real breakdown here by the Chiefs. That should have been an easy out of third base, but you know, when you drop it,
and that wind is swirling out there.
Yeah, I mean, you can see he's blowing, but he's still got to make that play. He's got to make that play.
He seemed to start out of bounds in the foul territory, and then worked himself back in on that. And Jones is down to.
There was throws in that sequence. None of them worked out.
Takes that one over the fielder's head.
Stand
2 runs with that shot to make it 2.
Drew got out in front of that ball and just drove it. And there, that's it. The left fielder had no chance. That ball was in the gap and gone.
So
stand up, double, nice.
Giverns is now showing signs of Shepard down at. He's going to advance to third on the pass ball.
Yeah, Drew got caught a little bit there. He kind of stopped started, but he got in there anyway. Count.
Yerta is on deck for the Rebels. For a 2-ball, 1 count. Baker pops
Straight up.
Well, here lead to 6 against the Lakes. The 6
All out running out of the basement.
From where I was seeing, it looked like it hit in foul territory first, but the ump had a much better angle on it than we did here. So big inning there for the Rebels in the bottom of the 5th to get some separation from this Chiefs team that was around.
Well, the bats came back. The bats came alive. I mean, AJ just crushed a long home run, and then the defense broke down a little bit.
And then Drew knocked a couple more in for
Drew
the Rebels.
Drew got the second really sharply hit ball of that inning. Defense broke down a little bit, and it put runs on the board.
So as we go to the top of the 6th, Kyle Hand steps on the mound for his chance pitching this evening. Tarver is still behind the plate for the.
Our third row pitcher of the day. Let's see, we've got Barnes and Yerta still in their position. Cole will go to second base, back to second base.
Yep.
Buster Coker steps in at first. looks like
Haley is out in left.
Haley moves to left field. You're, can't tell who is there in center. It might be Arwood moving to center field. And I can't see who is right field at the moment. Hope you smile. We had our picture taken there, Joseph. That's going to be Grant Jones moving to right field on the Rebel side. Having a little scoreboard flutter at the moment, so I hope you remembered what the score was.
It was what, 7-2.
And
As we go here to the top of the sixth.
Top of the sixth inning.
And a big evening for the Chambers Academy family. It's open house tonight. So if you need to get some information about it, maybe attending school here, share the information. Go to Chambers Academy page or chambersacademy.com and get any information you may want about open house and enrolling your students here at Chambers Academy in Lafayette, Alabama. So tonight's open house, 5:30. Starting right now, so if you need some information, it's great to, as Coach Allen says, it's great to play for the C and the A, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's in it at the school. Out. I'll be looking forward to your presentation later on at that meeting.
Yeah, can't wait either.
Yes, you can.
No balls, 2 strikes. And bunt down the
Make a good
third
throw.
base line, and
Good
Kyle
job.
Hand
Good job.
delivers on that one there. Comes off the mound and
Made a real good poised, crisp throw to first base.
gets the first out here, top of the 6th.
Lead off hitter, but for a base, you know, for a single there.
Ball low.
I think we have a really good umpiring crew here. I like the way the home plate umpire is working players. You know, he's open lines of communication. He's taking care of the players. The field umpire has had multiple difficult calls tonight, and he's done a good job. He's explained himself. And, you know, when you got an umpiring crew that's open and willing to talk to the players and willing to talk to coaches, I think that's you're a step ahead. Good pitch.
Ooh, foul.
Heads up!
First base line.
Wow, some speed.
Yep. Batter down swinging. Bounce here. Top of the 6th. One.
One ball, one strike.
Two balls, one strike.
Scoreboard's trying to throw us a little curve.
Strike two. 2 strikes.
2 and 2 and 1 out.
Right back to, oh.
Make a good throw. Good job. Well,
And that is the 3rd out here in the 6th.
Really nice defensive up off Kyle's glove.
Kyle had it, but a nice deep by the Rebels.
Obviously, I wasn't one. It was 2 outs. So now we're out of the inning, so be nice if we can get that one rounded out.
Number 3, Eli Pritchard will start the Rebels off here in the bottom half of the inning.
Eli's making his first appearance in the game today, stepping into the box here in just a second.
And Riley Gibbons is still on the mound for the Chiefs.
I tell you, this Gibbons kid's tough. He's hanging in there.
Here in the bottom of the 6th, Rebels are up 7-2.
And surely you're about that. Surely there was just a misunderstanding myself and one of the coaches about his pitching yesterday. I don't think if he threw yesterday, he would be back in.
Yeah.
Going 6 full here. I'm just wondering how many changes we're going to have in this lineup. He's not getting. That's what I'm saying. We're about ready to start the bottom of the 6th.
Pritchard takes first pitch for a ball.
I really like, Kyle walks up and yells out to Eli, just relax, have fun. That's a good teammate there, and that's a way to approach this game. High strike. 1-1.
Delivers low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pritchard.
Our shadow's creeping a little longer, even though light savings time.
Pritchard was out in front of that one.
Took a good rip at it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Now it's here. Bottom of the 6th. Rebels are up 7-2. Nice shot
wrap
to center field. That should easily be a single there for Pritchard.
Hit the ball, Eli.
Pritchard's first appearance for the Rebels this evening results in a single. Kyle Hand is now up for the Rebels, and Tarver is on deck.
Nice piece of hitting there. Got out for that strike just before. Stayed with it. Made a nice level swing. Sharp single.
Not much of a lead for Pritchard over at first.
Kyle steps in. He's got a single, strikeout, and a walk. So 1 still. We know they're breaking the action here. That might be all for our young pitcher.
Yeah, the skipper there for the Chiefs step out to the mound.
You know, we're looking down the sideline there for bullpen action. I think there's one player, the Lakeside.
I don't think they have much of a depth over there for the Chiefs, so
They're just going to rotate a position player into the slot. Yeah, pitch and change. Nice job of that young man. I'll tell you, he's down 7-2. He's going to take the loss, but he's a gutty player. He hung in there and made good pitches. He just, his defense let him down a little bit, and he gave up 2 real big hits.
yeah. And the bottom of the 5th just was just too much for him.
Well, A.J. Barnes, that ball, there's no chance on that ball. It was just tattooed, and a couple batters later, Drew steps up, does basically the same thing. It just stayed in the park.
Number 18, Giles, takes the mound for the Chiefs. We're going to give him a little bit up here.
I don't know if that's Giles or Giles. I'm not sure. I'm not players enough to know that, but it is Jack. We're going to give him some time to loosen up. I'm just glancing down at the Lady Rebel softball score. It's 14-8. It's still a 6-run deficit, but they are scoring more runs.
Looks like they're in the 5th.
Yeah, they're in the 5th, 14-8. The Lady Rebels gonna have to score some runs, get back in that game.
As the coaches and the ump done chatting up, House finishes his warm-up tosses.
Well, it'd be a big day here for us if we could come in and sweep these 2 games, take this doubleheader, get a 3-game winning streak under our belt. Really it helps us in that overall record and helps us in the region.
Yeah, this is a region game here against the Chiefs. Next game the Rebels are eyeing up is their matchup with Abbeville. But let's get through this one first, and then we'll start looking down the schedule for some other region action. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Kyle's hand.
Fouls that off his foot. This pitcher's got a little bit different delivery, and obviously, and a little different velocity as well. Big change from the big guy, Givens.
A lot of off-speed. Like
He's definitely taking the ball down a notch.
Two balls, 2 strikes here on hand. Bottom of the 6th. Rebels are up by 5. Kyle fights that one off to stay alive.
There's definitely a velocity change. He's out in front of that ball as well. Big change in the velocity. You got to. Richard, it's a ball.
Pritchard advances down to second for the Rebels.
Still 2-2. Ripped.
Kyle drives that one into left field and quickly back into the infield. And the runner stays third.
He let us stop. Upfield.
Nice hit by Kyle Hand here in the bottom of the sixth.
Luke Tarver steps in.
Runner at the corners for the Rebels.
Luke out in front of another. We see that adjustment. Hitters are going to have to take a little bit of a pace adjustment here. It's just not the same velocity from this pitcher. Kyle was off with a pitch. He had a stolen. Not sure it would have drawn a throw anyway, but he was gone.
Tarver stands in for the Rebels. And pops this one up high. But it should be in the range of the shortstop, and he chases the runner back to first.
Kyle had a real long lead there. He was trying to be. Got dropped. There was no infield fly call.
A.J. Barnes is up for the Rebels, and Gray Haley on deck. One out here, bottom of the sixth.
Well, we know AJ can hit it.
His last at bat shot, which started the scoring there for the Rebels for the fifth.
For the
AJ drives this one to left, but it is corralled quickly by the outfielder, and the runners must stay where they're at the corners. So 2 outs now for the Rebels, bottom of the sixth.
AJ got the bat on the ball, and I mean, that's velocity. That was all bat speed, just a shot straight to the left fielder.
2 steps to his left. And Haley up now for the Rebels. And he's going to
trouble.
This one right over. Oh,
Great play. That's a great
by
play.
the shortstop. Riley Gibbons, he was on the mound for the Chiefs, but snags that one out after a nice play.
Well, that saved a run at least.
Yeah,
it's a really
end the
nice
inning
play
there for the Rebels as we move to the top of the seventh. The Rebels are up 7-2 against the Lakeside Chiefs.
We've really seen a nice baseball game here today. I know it's 7-2 and Rebels are out front, but this Lakeside team has shown me that they're ready to play. I mean, they got down by 2 big innings and they just will not quit. I mean, they keep playing. You love to see that.
Yep, they are. They're going to fight you till the end. So, and we're getting close to the end. 7-2, Rebels are up as we enter the top of the seventh.
Well, the other thing I really liked in the was we saw that pitching take a lot of velocity. That was a totally different pitching style. Our hitters quickly. I mean, the last we got after that ball pretty hard. It was nice to see Eli get on the game and just
Kyle Hand is still in the bump for Rebels here in the seventh.
It would be really nice to see Kyle set these guys down in order here and let's get this one closed out.
Yep.
It's not that warm, but it's not terrible. Chester, I don't know if this is your sunflower seed stock over here, but pilfering the stock.
Oh, that is fine. Number 15, Garrett Zaghetti, is coming up for the Chiefs. Looks like everything is the same out there in the infield for the Rebels. A swing and strike by Garrett Z. Hand delivers, and Garrett drops that one into right field for a single.
A little bit of a weak ball, just right over the second baseman. Falls in for a single.
I fought that one off to the opposite field there. Start off the top of the 7th with a single for the Chiefs. Back at the top of the lineup for the Chiefs.
Fair ball. Gotta make a throw.
Riley Gibbons is out at first. Big throw by Buster Coker. Riley's got some speed on that play, but Buster hunted him down and got the first out here in the top of the 7th for the Rebels.
Fly ball right.
Fair ball into right field. And
Swinging the bat,
Yep.
Chester.
Garrett Z ends up at third for the Chiefs. Runners on the corners. One out here, top of the 7th. Kyle's working the runners out there, trying to keep them honest.
Little step off fake throw over.
And
Ball
they got
game.
the double play there, so that ends the inning. See if I can get this right. That was 1-4-3 double play by the Rebels, and it's going to do it for the first game here, the doubleheader. The Rebels take this one 7-2 against the Lakeside Chiefs.
Really not a competitive game, even though we wind up winning by 5 runs. I really like the fight on this Lakeside team. Offensive firepower for our team. Really nice ball game.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially for our Chambers Academy Sports Live broadcast.
Yeah, it was a great great time out here at the ball field. Sit here and get against a region opponent in Lakeside, 7-2 last night. They won 1 down there at Lakeside, and they'll be getting ready to start the second game of a doubleheader here in a few minutes as everyone takes a breather and gets there set up for the second game. So outing here for the Rebels, some offensive firepower shown by Jay Barnes, and some good defensive play by the Rebels. Nice close out there by Kyle Hand to close that game up there for the Rebels. But overall, good performance by the Rebel baseball team. As we look across the way down to the softball field, they're in the 5th and
14-12.
14-12. The Lady Rebels are fighting back against the Lady Chiefs down there, and they'll also be playing a doubleheader today too. So if you're done having supper with the family, come on down and see the second game here, the doubleheader, and you can catch some lady softball as well.
Got it?
So
We're in a construction zone here as we go for the rakes. But
Yep.
It was a fun game, Chester. I really enjoyed that. Look forward to our next game.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll have a doubleheader sweep at the end of the night.
Yep. So good stuff here from Chambers Academy here in Lafayette, Alabama. Nice chilly evening here in March, but hey, great victory by the Rebels, and we will catch you soon on Chambers Academy Sports Live. So for Sid Mickle, David Howard, and myself, y'all have a great evening and God bless.
Thanks, Chet.
You want to? I didn't know if you had to go somewhere.